Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is me, the Mysterious Cameraman, and today I'm reviewing Wednesday. So this is a show that released a few weeks, something like that, was like late November. So I should have covered it then, I just didn't watch it then, I didn't really know much about it, so I wasn't really interested. Came around to watching it, and I really enjoyed it. Still wasn't really planning on making a video until I found out that most people don't enjoy the show. And that's why I feel like I have to say something about this. So, before we get into it, if you haven't already seen the 1 Hour Fan Film Awards, that is in the description and the end of this video. Also, if you haven't seen the Spider-Man the Kingpin of Time teaser trailer, that's in the description and end as well. Go check both of those out. Now, moving on to this actual show, I think it's really good. I know a lot of people have been saying it's like not original, it's generic, things like that, but I don't think that's always a problem. I think there's a lot of shows that are generic that people do like. And I just think this is still really good. A lot of people are comparing it to Riverdale. I haven't seen the actual show, but I do know a lot about it, and I do kind of agree with it. Like, the detective, love triangles, things like that do seem very Riverdale-like. However, overall, it doesn't feel like I'm watching an episode of Riverdale. What I would say is about, I think Jenna Ortega is obviously the best part of the show. She is a great representation of Wednesday. However, there are definitely some parts of the show I don't love. I think there's just a lot that I'm personally not a huge fan of. But I'm going to quickly just go through all the episodes. I think the first episode is actually one of the best. I really like it. Then the second episode is also really good. Same with the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I really just want to talk about the eighth. I feel like it was just done wrong. It was pretty bad, I'll admit. Like, that was the worst episode. And I feel like the main issue is it feels too much like Moon Knight, episode 6. The entire show is honestly like Moon Knight. It gets progressively better, and then it just drops completely. And what I mean by that is, what the main issue I have with it in the 6th episode is exactly with Moon Knight. In Moon Knight, they reawaken, I think it's Ahmed, and Ahmed tries to kill everyone in the last episode. And same with Crackstone. Crackstone gets resurrected in the last episode, like, oh my god, we had no idea this would happen. And first off, he doesn't have a magic staff, so I don't know how he gets that. And second, I think he should have been resurrected in the 7th. I think all the mysteries should have been solved in the 7th. He's resurrected at the end of the 7th, so then the 8th we had a lot more time with the character. Because I feel like the second half of this episode is very rushed. And I say second half because the first half doesn't even resurrect him. He's resurrected in, like, the midway point in the episode, which makes it, like, what did they really use this episode on? Was Crackstone really needed? No, he was not. So, moving on, I think a lot of the characters are really good. I know a lot of people don't like Enid's character that much. I actually think she's one of the better characters in the show. I think she works very well with Wednesday's character, and it's shot and written in such a way that it's fun to watch. I'd also say that the directing from Tim Burton's really good. Of course, Danny Elfman does a great job with the musical themes. I feel like a lot of the shots, though, are really good, especially with Thing. Thing is one of the best characters in the show, mostly because it's so impressive how they pulled off Thing's character. Thing really is good in this, and it's very shocking, because that's a very difficult character to make, well, good. Moving on, besides that, I do like Xavier. I think Tyler's a bit obnoxious, and a bit with Xavier. I like the principal a lot. Principal Weems is really good. But besides that, Bianca's also good, but, like, besides that, there aren't really many characters that stand out. Like, Eugene's there. Rowan's there. Evil Girl is there. The therapist is there. The parents are there. The sheriff is there. Actually, the sheriff is actually really good. But besides those main characters, they don't give much to do. Wednesday's the main character, which is good, but I feel like they devote too much of it to the love triangle and less of it to the detective story. As much of it's a mystery, a lot of it's like a love drama as well, which I think more of it could have been devoted to the mystery, because I feel like a lot of the mystery is, will she date Xavier or Tyler, not who is this monster. I also feel like that there's so many twists and turns with it. I don't feel like it's done as well as it could have been. I feel like there's a lot of things that they kind of just had wasted potential, like the Nightshade thing. Like, they were there, and that was kind of it. And I feel like they kind of had so many characters that it was very difficult to include them all in a good way in the story. And I just personally wasn't I think it was good, but I didn't think it was outstanding now looking back at it. I would say, however, it is really fun to watch. You don't really have a bad time watching it, especially with Jenna Ortega's performance. However, I would say, like, looking back on it, is that anything great? Maybe. It's pretty good, and I'm really excited for a second season. But it's not it's really fun to watch, but it's not anything, like, nothing out of it, really, is so outstanding, really, besides Jenna Ortega's performance and things like that. Because besides that, there's a lot of storytelling issues and things like that that can easily be fixed in a second season. So besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. Check out the Fan Film Awards and my own fan film teaser, Spider-Man and Kingpin in Time. Both are now out now, should be on the screen in just a minute. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.